I ain't gonna cap, bro. One of my cousins told me, right? Cause you know what I'm saying, he was in that kind of business, brother, the street pharmaceutical business, right? And he said he feel like, bro, if he can get 10, 15 years of balling, like just the ball, 10, 15 years just the ball, bro. He said he think it's worth doing 30. I said, whoa. I ain't gonna cap, man. Show me how to ball another way. Let's get to it. Let's get to it, bro. It's haircut week, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna cap, man. I thank God for exercise. I thank God for nutrition. Thank God for God, man, because the done I am today, bro, I was most definitely not this done 5, 10 years ago, bro. You feel me? But I ain't gonna lie to you, folk. Haircut weeks do be rough, man. I can't cap, man. And I just worked out, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Haircut week just worked out. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm finna get at the mall. You smell me? Y'all make sure y'all tap in with the kid, man. Like, comment, sub it up, ring that bell. After you do that, make sure you hit all, man, because I don't want y'all to miss the video. 2100, man. That's the magic number. We need that. I think I need about 60-something more, man. So y'all tap in, rock out with me. Well, we got another Warren Cali documentary, man. And this one white. This one right here is very interesting. We're gonna be talking about this guy. He go by the name of Marcus. And word on the YouTube street, right? Back in the day, right? That he unalived so many people. Not only just his ops. It was even some of his homies, right? That he unalived so many people, bro. In such vicious and malicious ways, bro. That on the street, folk, they call him the Black Hitler, folk.
To another episode of Warren Cali.
Shout out my dog Warren Cali. Y'all make sure y'all like his channel, man. Subscribe, all that good stuff, man. Dope content. If you want to know about LA politics, bro, he dope with it. Especially when like you talking about documentary content. Rock out with my dog, Warren Cali.
So I will detail a crime syndicate and how a murder brought them down. California from the beginning of time has been a part of many drug pipelines. The selling of drugs took over many American cities and states by the 80s. And with drugs becoming a major factor by the 80s, many drug crews, gangs, and teams began to form. And many took over streets and cities all over America. And that contributed to many deaths and a host of violence plaguing America. Many drug dealers have humble beginnings, and that's the reason they started selling drugs was the poverty they faced. Many young kids who became dealers come from severe poverty, hard situations, and bad environments, even having some family in the streets, and some being addicted to drugs themselves. So facing these type of situations, they tried to make a best of what they had, and fast money in the streets would help fund lives they only dreamed of. And that leads us to the story of Marcus ATN, also known on the streets as Hitler. Marcus grew up in a...
Marcus ATN, also known on the streets as Hitler, folks. Do your homework on Hitler, man. Do your homework on Adolf Hitler, bro. One of the most vicious guys in the world who led with fear, bro. Like, Hitler wasn't no president. He wasn't no dick. He wasn't none of that. He was really a gangster. And I know Jews gonna be like, hey, what you mean? You glorifying Hitler? I'm not glorifying Hitler. None of that Nazi stuff. None of that. But our definition of being a gangster, bro, that's what Hitler was, bro. You feel me? Long live all the people who lost their life, though, during the Holocaust. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Tough environment in Louisiana. Despite his mother's best efforts, him and his siblings were raised in poverty. His father was a drug addict, and much of his income went to support his addiction. By the time he was a teen, Marcus was in the streets carving out a life full of crime. By 2009, Marcus had several years in the streets and was well known in building his own crew. The police would later say what he had going on was a crime syndicate with several people attached to it. The police labeled his crime crew the ATN Enterprise.
ATN.
Members of the ATN Enterprise
what does
engaged in
ATN
criminal
mean?
activity, including dogfighting rings, narcotic distribution, assault, robbery, extortion, collection of extensions of credit, murder for hire, murder, money laundering, illegal firearm possession, and obstruction of justice. Other members of the ATN Enterprise carried out different roles, including purchasing marijuana, packaging marijuana, shipping marijuana, transporting marijuana.
But you gotta think, back in the day, marijuana was the drug of choice, bro. Like nowadays, bro, you really ain't finna make no money off of selling no reefer, bro. You feel me? Cause bro, like you got even in states that are illegal, bro, you can actually go to the gas station and buy you a joint. Or like y'all be seeing all these smoke shops around here, bro. I mean, I ain't doing no snitching or nothing. You know what I'm saying? They broadcast. Like you can go in the smoke shop, right? All you gotta do is say, hey, let me see what kind of marijuana y'all got. I promise you, bro, they gonna take you to a room, or they may take you to a case, bro, and they got what you want. They got some that'll make you laugh, some that'll make you cry, some that'll make you focus. It's crazy as hell, bro, just to see, like, how far we done came. And I'm talking about, this is in illegal states, bro. These are states where it's not even really legal in some kind of way. These Indians, bro, they done tapped into a loophole to be able to sell dope. Crazy hell, bro. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you, in the next couple of years, marijuana gonna be legal in all 50 states, bro. It's gonna be legal in all 50 states. All they gonna take is for the federal government to pass the law. They gonna tax it and they gonna make more money than they ever made in their life off of something that has been illegal for a long time. But I bet back in the day, like I was saying, I bet Marcus ATN, I bet he was making some cash, bro. Straight up. And he probably was selling Reggie. Think about it. He probably wasn't even selling the good, bro. He probably was selling Bobby Brown, bro. Straight Brown, no cap. He probably was making a killing.
And traveling for enterprise and committing acts of violence for the enterprise. That ATN enterprise was based in Louisiana, but also had other members in other states, some being in California, and Texas, and elsewhere. Even though Marcus originally started in Louisiana, he expanded and had associates tied in Texas and California. Marcus had a right-hand man named Mario, who was connected in Oakland, California. And according to the FBI, the pair engaged in narcotics distribution, assault, robbery, extortion, and collection of extensions of credit, murder for hire, murder, money laundering, illegal firearm possession, gambling on dogfighting, obstruction of justice, and several other crimes. The FBI reported the dogs were seriously injured and some were killed. Marcus and Mario had a wide range of criminal activities.
They should have left them dogs alone,
the
bro.
The group bought weed in California and used the United States Postal Service to ship the drugs to Louisiana and Texas. Mario received packages containing between 1 and 10 pounds of weed every month or two. Both Marcus and Mario used the proceeds from the narcotics business to purchase additional drugs in California. The duo also conducted financial transactions intended to conceal their narcotic distribution. Marcus had many associates, and many in Oakland, like Trent's. Trent's worked under Marcus and Mario, but that will all go bad in 2016. Marcus ordered the murder of Trent's because Marcus believed that Trent's had stolen money and weed from the enterprise. Marcus offered Mario $5,000 to murder Trent's, and Mario accepted. Mario then contacted a third party to complete the
suspected, and then concluded that Debo Dots had stolen money and narcotics from the enterprise and ordered that, I guess, Trent's be killed. Bro, Devo got some hard ass name. Oh, ETN, I guess. I don't know how to say that. Offered Mario Robinson of Opelousas, Louisiana, and Oakland, California, $5,000 to murder Trent. And Robinson accepted. Robinson then contracted with Rose, a longtime friend of his from Oakland, to complete the murder in exchange for 5G. Crazy work.
Being a man named Bert, but on the streets of Oakland, he was known as Moshan. On March 22nd, 2016, Mario set a location to meet Trent near the intersection of 90th Avenue and International Boulevard in East Oakland, where Moshan was waiting. The evidence demonstrated that once Mario arrived, Moshan approached Trent from behind and shot him 9 times. Trent was pronounced dead late.
50 Cent, bro. Right, 50 Cent, that man. Shot him 9 times, wiped him. Crazy work.
That night, a week later, Mario sent a $1,200 wire transfer to Moshan, who shot Trent, and the rest was given at a later date. Mario acknowledged that he expected to remain in good standing with Marcus and the enterprise by completing the murder at Marcus' direction. But what Marcus didn't know was the feds were building an indictment against him and his organization since 2013, and a murder for hire was icing on the cake. Trent's killing appeared to be a setup, and it was captured on surveillance footage that showed the man standing over and shooting Trent several times after he laid on the pavement, wounded. And that cracked the case. By 2018, Marcus, Mario, Moshan, and several other associates would be wrapped up in an indictment, even including Marcus' wife, that sprung from years of Marcus' illegal enterprise, and also Trent.
I can see how his wife got locked into it too, because a lot of times, bro, when you married, bro, you ain't gonna do too much without your wife knowing. Especially when it comes to how you get your money, bro. You feel me? So, a lot of times, like, when these guys be, like, into that kind of life and they married and stuff, you best believe the most gangster person on his team is his wife. Like, straight up, bro. Like, I ain't gonna even cap, bro. Like, when it comes to me, bro, I know my wife gangster, bro. She a gangster. You feel me? She's very clever. She move with intent. She move with strategy. You feel what I'm saying? So if I did start a criminal enterprise, bro, she would be my right hand. But I wouldn't let nobody know. But she would be my right hand. So I know some of y'all probably thinking like, dang, what his wife did. But no cap, like, think about El Chapo, bro. I guarantee you El Chapo wives, his many wives, they knew what he was doing. And the ones that was down, the one that was going to ride for him, I guarantee you they had a big role in the whole cartel business. You feel me? Like, straight up.
Murder.
And women move with clarity, bro. Like, a lot of guys, we don't want to admit that, but women are smarter than us, bro. Because they don't just move. They're not really impulsive. Like, a lot of them aren't. Some of them are. But most of the time, when a woman is of age, especially, like, I ain't talking about these young Jezebels, you feel me? I'm talking when a woman is of age and she's been through things and she's seen things, bro. She know how to move with strategy. She move with intent, bro. I'm talking about in all aspects of life. That's why if you ain't got you a good thing, need to get you one, folks. Straight up.
Which only Marcus Mario and Moshawn face. At trial, Marcus and Mario both admitted to their roles in the drug enterprise, but they both refused to talk about Trenton's murder, pleading their innocence. This case will last 2 years, and their fate will be decided in 2020. Both Marcus and Mario on October 13th, 2020, received their time,
Somebody must
ordering
snitch.
Marcus to serve 34 years in prison and Mario to serve 32 years in prison. Moshawn, who killed Trent, wouldn't be sentenced to 2023, and he would receive a life sentence. This will conclude this episode. If you haven't already, check out my previous episode.
Y'all make sure y'all go watch my dog, man. Straight up, sub his channel. Yeah. I don't think nobody ratted, bro. All them boys, boy, they got some time, boy. Them boys got some time. Straight up. 32, 34. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna cap, bro. One of my cousins told me, right? Because, you know what I'm saying, he was in that kind of business, brother, the street pharmaceutical business, right? And he said he feel like, bro, if he can get 10, 15 years of balling, like just the ball, 10, 15 years just the ball, bro. He said he think it's worth doing 30. I said, whoa. I ain't gonna cap, man. Show me how to ball another way. You feel me? I ain't trying to ball for 15 years, then they lock me up for 30, cuz that just don't sound like an even swap to me, folks. You smell me, but I swear, my cousin was like, bro, you know why I'm in the game? You know why I love the game, bro? Because I get the ball, bro. I wake up when I want to. I do what I want to. And I'm looking like, but bro, if they catch you, cuz, if you just so happen to have to go out there and take somebody's life, cuz, they gonna hide you forever, my boy. My boy say, dog, if I can ball, my boy, for 15, 20 years, my boy, I feel like that 30 that I ain't balling, cuz, it is what it is, folks. I'm like, these niggas crazy, folks. Yeah. Anyway, long live the dude who lost his life. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know, gotta pay my respects when I talk about anything that got anything to do with somebody actually dying, bro. R.I.P. You know what I'm saying? Long live him. You feel me? Yeah. Shout out to Marcus, man. You know what I'm saying? They called him the Black Hitler, man. They said he was ruthless. You feel me? And he ran one of the most profitable drug enterprises in Louisiana. You smell me? Spread all the way to Oakland, Texas. Did his thing. But at the end of the day, if y'all watching this, Jits, Young Kings, y'all see where it led him, though. 34 years of his life. Gone, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even infiltrated his wife, bro. You feel me? Even though I don't think nobody snitched on him, all three of them caught that time in the chain gang. So at the end of the day, bro, your choices have consequences, bro. But my thing is, it's always two choices. You can choose to do good or you can choose to do bad. You can choose to think positive, you can choose to think negative, bro. Either way, you gotta make that choice, bro, and you gotta deal with the consequence of either one. Me, I choose to work hard as hell and do the legit thing, the right thing, bro. That way, I ain't gotta basically give away 30 years of my life to ball for 15, nigga. I give my life to ball forever. You smell me? Yeah, I'd rather give 5 years of my life, bro. 5 years of my life to this YouTube grind. And then ball for 40. You smell me? Straight up. Hey though, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this one, man, in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like that video. Don't forget to sub about it up. Make sure you ring that bell. After y'all ring it up though, make sure y'all hit all, cause on these y'all you missing these bang before, you feel me? 2100, I need that. Give me the love y'all. They call me done. Tap it on the ground, Keen_7. Tapping all my other YouTube channels, links in the description down below, and I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow. Let's get it. Gang. You know we got the streets, nigga. We got the trap too. I say my trap doing numbers, I just bust another jewel, got a player around the corner, hey. I say my trap doing numbers like that 05 summer, got a quarter pound on me, hey. The trap, doing numbers, the trap.